Hey Fate fam, welcome to today's very special episode of Fate. I am Harsha Shree and I am Koushitha, just in case this is the first time. We being teens, we have started Fate. For people who don't know what is Fate, Fate is an NGO which we have started in a young age, yet to be registered and we are working on it. You can check us out in all social media platforms. And today we are here to talk about few things which are not being talked regularly. Things like feelings, failures, and lot of mess in between. Ladies and gentlemen, Fate is getting into the world of conversation that matters. This is our first ever podcast interview with Sunil Rupani sir, and today we are going to talk about that one thing where everyone needs to get a clarity on, which is nothing but mental health. Apart from services, we are here to give you meaningful messages and powerful insights to help you grow. So we have decided to bring on someone who has not just studied issues, but who have gone through hundreds and thousands of cases. None other than our founder and director of Journeys, Mr. Sunil Rupani sir.
He's a psychologist and a motivational speaker, and he's that someone who gets what we're going through. So this episode is not only about problems, it's about solution, hope, and something which we really need to hear. So sir, let's start with one thing that every student, especially in India, screams about, like academic pressure. How can teens manage all these pressure without burning out?
The first thing students must understand, there is no point taking too much pressure when it comes to academics. Because when you are in academics, you have set a goal which may be 5-6 years ahead. Do we really know what's going to happen 5-6 years later? There is no, because the world is changing very fast. Opportunities are changing very fast. Technology is changing very fast. And let's accept it. Everybody's mind is also changing very fast. So academics is, I would say, secondary. Primary is how the student is personally. How are they working on their personality and adaptability? Because time and again, new challenges, new tasks will be placed on the table. How they deal with it, it's all about them. It's everything about them eventually. Now, if they are working more on themselves with a certain stability and balance, which is very important, academics is no big deal. But when we're talking of pressure word should not be there. If they are there in the classroom, they should enjoy it. Otherwise, they should not be there. There is no point doing anything where there is excess of pressure. If they are really going through stress and pressure, then they have chosen either the wrong subject or they're in the wrong place. Yeah, next question.
So, and along with that pressure comes a fear of failing, whether it's about marks, career, or about not reaching their expectations. So what can people actually do when their fears starts becoming bigger than the confidence?
Fear of failure. Now let's understand. Again, I'm going back to the person. I'm not really talking about the study specifically. Failure. Actually, there's nothing called failure from my perspective. Everything is a learning process.
True.
Okay. Failure teaches you the best lessons more than success.
True, sir.
So it's a process, trial and error. You go, give your best shot. If you fail, then you at least get this understanding that either I need to work more harder on it. Where am I wrong? Because when I go to colleges and I ask students, how do you feel when the tests and exams are announced? Most of them, they say, we don't like it. I said, what's the point of being here then? Because exams and tests are being conducted for you. They are very important checkpoints for you, for the student, where you are good at, where you're not good at. So this stress, being uncomfortable the moment exams are announced, somewhere they are missing the perspective. Exams are conducted for them. And if they fail, well, they learn something that they are not good at, where they need to improve.
Yes, good.
So probably failure should not be seen as a disaster. It is a checkpoint. So in a way, you can use it and see what best can be done. The toughest times, the toughest opponents have actually been the best teachers for you also. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
That's it. And you'll never forget those lessons.
True, very true.
So I think students are not fear about their marks, but they are fear about what to answer to their parents. Obviously, parents will keep on asking, how are you improving? Are your marks increasing? I think they are fear of that perspective.
See, there are two aspects here. One is we have to understand that every student, every child is the parent's biggest investment in life, not just financially, It is hope, care so much for all the students to reach whatever size they have. Parents have worked a lot towards it.
Yeah.
They have certain expectations, but ultimately they want their children to be happy and in a good space. If students are taking things for granted, it is fair for the parents to be a little tough on them. But having said this, communication between students and parents is also very important.
Yeah, very true.
Because parents, they are a different generation. They are coming with a different mindset from a different era, which may be totally different from what it is right now. Maybe when they were in school, they did not have all these smartphone gadgets. Internet was not so evolved that time. So they have seen world differently. This happened some time back. I was in one college, I was conducting a session, and one girl, she comes after the class running to me and crying almost, saying that she wanted me to speak to her parents. I said, what's the problem? Now, parents, they want her to be a doctor, human doctor. This girl, she comes and tells me that I don't want to be a human doctor. I don't like humans. She's telling me she wants to be animal doctor, vet. But parents are not agreeing to that because parents, their cousins, friends, relatives, all are doctors working in proper hospitals and earning well. So for them, the idea of income in medical industry is just that.
Yeah.
Now, they are probably not aware of this new industry of animal healthcare that is, booming so well. You have animal, pets,
Pet care and all.
special supermarkets, special beauty parlors and all this. It's a very different industry. Parents are not aware, or they're still with the old school of thought.
Yeah, sir.
So it's not that the girl is wrong. Whatever her passion is, even that's fantastic today. If one wants to explore that sector of the industry, it's a mismatch. So this is where I feel that communication is also very important.
Yeah.
You need to also educate your parents, students also, that this is how the world is changing. And they also have to be a little accepting. But then again, they will be accepting only when they see total clarity in their child's mind. Because children today, students also, I see, every 3 months, they change a plan. They change their profession. With great passion, they enter for a certain subject in a college. Then midway, once they see a little bit of up and downs and a little bit of that thing getting tough, then they say, oh, we are not made for it. And they're quitters very quick.
Actually.
So unless and until the student or the child doesn't give this confidence that I am one person who will take my task to the finish line, parents will always be in doubt. So then they will stick to their plan, what worked for them. So communication is important.
Yes, sir.
Sir, as you told, there is a communication gap between parent and children. I think nowadays we see parents are working from 9 to 5 job. They're not giving sufficient time to the kid. They're not talking to each other. So what do you think? How should that gap?
Oh, that is a problem. That is a problem. But then every family, they have got their own drama and story going on. So we cannot really impose one rule as such. Because sometimes parents, there may be financial situations. So they are both working hard to make ends meet. There are various other factors. Now, when I go to many hostels, I'm trying to figure out for someone in junior college where a student is just about 15 years, is it right for parents to make them live separately? What could be the factors? I've been trying to ask and doing a little bit of research. One thing I understand is, let's say all those students who are coming from smaller towns of the state. So their educational facility is not good. So that's why they go to bigger cities like Hyderabad, Bangalore, and they accommodate their child there for higher education, which they never had an advantage. That's one aspect. Second is tension going between parents. They don't want the child to witness it.
Yeah.
And third is they accept we don't have time because we have to make money. So they are not able to give time. So they said, you better be there. We'll ensure that you are well fed and well taken care of. There are various other factors. So we can't really decide on one thing that, every house, they have got their own story.
So, sir, I have this one thing, sir. See, for example, obviously, sir, we are teenagers. Like, we do have mood swings and all. If we are planning to take a right decision, we can't say. So we get easily diverted or things get out of control. When the things got out of control, if we try to tell it to our parents are more like, they are more concerned about the mistakes which we made instead of understanding them and staying by our support. They are more like on the correction more than connection is what I meant.
See, about the connection, I said that communication has to be there. But when they are correcting you because they don't want you to go through the problems or do the mistakes what they have done. So they are quickly analyzing the situation. If you're doing this, don't do it because I know what is going to happen. So they are pretty quick in instruction. See, as I said before, your parents you are their biggest investment. Okay. Till you don't reach a certain stage where you kind of demonstrate a certain level of maturity that we can handle things ourselves, they will always be there on your head. See, the ultimate milestone for any parent is the day, for a boy, the day their son comes and tells them, now I found a good job, now I can earn my money, and now I'll bring money home. That's a dream for any parent. That's the same for their daughter also. That today I've become independent, I know how to take care of myself, I'm earning well, don't worry about me. Now I'll bring money home. That's a milestone, which they're always dreaming of when their children are 20, 22, around that age.
Yeah.
And if they realize, now particularly for daughters, see, girls have an advantage. If they are not good enough, not able to make it, okay, at least let's get her married to somebody
Yes.
who can take good care of them. You're getting it?
Yeah, sir.
So these are milestones. They are waiting for that day when they get the confidence that either you take care of yourself or at least somebody can take care of you. Then they are relaxed. There is one mother and daughter. They came to me for counseling. So they were in my office and now fighting among themselves. So the girl tells me that my mommy doesn't allow me. I'm 20 years old. My mommy doesn't allow me to go to coffee shops with my friends, go to malls. That's not fair. I'm 20. Now, so this girl is a very pretty girl. Okay, from her side, now she's seeking for freedom. But mother is also watching all crime patrol and all these,
Okay, yeah.
all what's happening in the news. So she's also terrified to send her, take a metro, go in the evening, watch a movie, come back late night. She's also having her fears. So I asked the girl, when was the last time you told your mommy, sit down now, I'm going to cook dinner for you, you relax. Mom says, usko to anda banane bhi nahi aata. She comes home, she's throwing all her purses, footwear here and there and still behaving like a 12, 14-year-old kid. See, that's the problem. The day you are able to show a certain level of maturity, even career-wise, if you are focused, giving results time to time, they want to be relaxed, trust me. But the communication and understanding has to build. It takes time for that. There's a hard work that goes more from the children's point of view.
Yeah, sir, actually.
You have to prove them that I have reached now. Now you relax. I'm sensible.
So, sir, actually, I had this doubt from a long time, sir. People say that healthy comparison is good. And some people say that comparison is a slow poison. What do you think, sir? Is comparing good or not? See, sir, I have gone into comparing with many people. JEE and IIT JEE is not a thing where it's not non-comparative thing. You have to compare it. So what do you think, sir? Is comparing good or bad?
See, if you're comparing and getting inspired, nothing wrong with that. But comparing two people, two persons and their potential depends on what is the scale. A grass will grow faster than a mango sapling. Okay, a grass which is just about 3 inches, you take good care of it. In 3 weeks, you will see it growing up to 15 inches. In 15 days, you do that with a sapling, a mango sapling. 15 days, you take care of it. Not a new single leaf will come out.
True.
Both are different material. As long as you're working on the foundation, that's good enough. Eventually, the idea is to reach your end point, which is a flower. A grass flower may probably start appearing when it's maybe 15, 18 inches. For a mango tree, it will take time.
Mindset.
Every student, see, it's like this. Can you compare the sweetness of an apple with the sweetness of a mango? No, you cannot.
No.
Both are very different flavors. So comparing from that context is not right. You just work on the ground. See, I keep telling my students, if your faculty is expecting 95, 98, each one of you to perform that and get 98 out of 100, that's not right. Everybody is coming with a different upbringing, different schooling, different culture, different diet, different lifestyle. Someone is giving 100%, is able to get 95 out of 100. Other person is giving 100%, not able to cross 80. It's okay. Someone is giving 100%, not more than 75 out of 100. It is okay. It is perfectly fine. As long as you're giving your 100% time. That is important.
Very true, sir. Actually.
That's all. You cannot expect everyone. It's like expecting, like how a snake would get into a pipe hole, expecting an eagle also to go. No, it's not possible. Or expecting a rabbit to fly like an eagle. No, it's not possible. Every species, everything, they have got their own strengths and weaknesses. Right now, all of you are put in one classroom with the same textbooks, but expecting the same performance and comparing, oh, that person is more faster than me. I'm in the second chapter, other person is in the fifth chapter. That's not a sensible. You just work on yourself. It's like that sapling example I gave you. You just ensure that every day on time water is being given. When the right time happens, the right thing will happen.
True, sir. Very true.
As you told, we have to know what is our potential. But parents out there will compare that my friend's daughter has scored more than you.
See, first of all, your parents are also humans. The only difference is they are more older than you. Okay. That's all it is. They have seen more life. Their comparison is going on. If they are comparing their child with somebody else, with the neighbor's child, no, that's not a good idea. This is good, this is bad. Who decides what is right and what is wrong? Nobody. So from that context, I would tell parents that every child, they've got their pluses and minuses. Don't expect the same performance, the same factory output. No, they're all humans. And also life is a long journey. Maybe right now they're doing the right thing and scoring a little ahead. But we don't know. 5 years later, maybe this person will be successful as.
True.
So there's no rule that if you score, see, success of life cannot be determined by the number of marks you have in your certificate. It's a long journey. If you are stable, accepting, adapting, because times are changing. Just yesterday I was told, though I don't know the fine details, but one big company in India has fired 12,000 employees.
Oh, yeah, sir. I heard
Okay.
about that.
Now, what is the real reason? I don't know, but I believe that it's because of the integration of AI now.
Yeah, sir.
So now imagine all those employees who are coming with great certificates. How times change, and now they are suddenly scratching their head what to do, what next. So you may be having a great certificate, but as I said in the beginning, the world is changing very fast. Opportunities are changing. Mind is changing. I meet so many friends of mine who are in their 50s today. I've seen a lot of life. They have been involved in many businesses. They have made great money. They ask me, we have the money to invest, but where do we invest? Give us some ideas. Because their retail businesses today are not doing well the way they used to before. Because times have changed. Everything is online.
Yeah.
So fast when technology is evolving, who decides that just by doing this, there is success? No, maybe now for a brief period. Maybe something else, some technology will come where all this booming business will just go kaput.
Actually. True. Very true.
See, I'm going back to few aspects. Now, this is one advice I would like to give to all the students who are only thinking of technology all the time. Personal mental well-being and their patience, perseverance, communication skills, influencing skills, ego management, people management. These are important aspects.
Yeah.
Because this will be always there. In fact, I keep telling that all the students who are getting out of college, for at least a period of 4 to 6 months, they should do a salesperson's job. Even though they are not well paid, it's okay, for experience. Because a salesperson goes through various transformations. If a person is selling, and this I'm saying all should do even if they are not paid. Maybe they should find a relative, friend's father, whatever it is. They have to be behind the counter. Because patience, you're waiting for your client. Slowly will build patience.
Oh, yeah, sir.
Someone walks in, says, I want to see this. You show everything, try to influence. And the person says, no, I don't like it, and walks away. Your ego will be crushed.
Actually.
You will know how to manage your ego then. Your communication skills will improve because every new person walking in is a new person, stranger. How you communicate, that is very important. Then periodically your influencing skills will improve. And people reading skills also will improve. It is like when a customer walks in, reading the customer's face and body language, you'll know this person, whether he's come for time pass or he's a real buyer. No, I'm saying many aspects of your reading, your communication skills, your patience, many things will work. Adaptability. So these practical things, if from a classroom desk, you're straight away transported to one office desk, where again, you're on the laptop all the time and communicating through emails and messages. Well, there's a missing link of adaptability and people-to-people communication. People-to-people communication, if one is good at it, the person will manage it well, even in personal relations, social relations, and everything. So much of technology invasion has happened.
Yeah, sir.
So as you told, the marks doesn't matter, but there are few parents out there.
See, marks matter. Depending on what exams you're writing, we should not take that for granted.
Granted, true.
I'm saying exams matter. It is for you. Now that you're in the class, you have to be 100%. Then marks matter. But if you are not able to score up to mark, well, you should introspect. Can you improve? Or this is not for you. When you are in the classroom, you should be 100% student. The biggest problem is that mind is hijacked with a lot of other nonsense. To an extent of some friend, that person did this to me, this is happening at home, my mother, my father, my friend, my sibling, whatever, that drama goes on. No, that's not right. When you are in the classroom, all your drama should be left outside the classroom door. 100% student. When you are in the playground, you should be 100% sports person. When you are with the friends, 100% responsible friend. When you're with your family, 100% family member. Then the social life should not come there. I'm saying 100% participation. So when you're in the class, whether you score 80, 90 or whatever it is, what else can be done? Nothing else can be done. As long as you're giving your 100%, that's enough.
True.
Now, marks matter. But if you are giving your 100%, and if you're not able to score the desired marks, then think about something else. There is no rule that you have to stick to that. Then you know that you're not good made for that.
So, sir, for example, so in a daily basis, for example, let's assume a person has suicidal thoughts, sir. He's pushed to that. He's pushed to that extent that he's thinking to end his life right there. So, what would you like? I feel like suicide is not the solution, sir. You have to live and you have to do something. What do you want to tell to those kind of people who are struggling with them? Or can you also please tell, sir, how can we know that that person is going through that? Like he's mentally being tortured and having negative thoughts.
See, this is one thing where understanding of life is very important, because I have many students who come to me. They say we have these thoughts of committing suicide because we were not able to score the marks we wanted, or because we are being treated like this with family, or maybe they are in a relationship which broke up. Their understanding of life is very limited. They don't realize how privileged they are. See, you should not always look in the front. You should look behind. There are so many boys and girls of your age who are blind, who cannot see, who cannot walk. They don't get meals 3 times a day. They don't have a roof above their head, and they don't know when the next meal, where it will come from. They are going through that life. Compared to their lives, these people, these who are already just for the silly thought that, oh, this person treated me like this, there's a breakup in the relation, and coming, they have no value for life. This is where I feel that parents' role is very important. But the question is, are the parents also aware of it?
Yeah, sir.
There's also one question. Spiritual sense is very important. When you have a life, your hands, limbs are all working. See, this is where mental health comes in place. They are hijacked by their silly thoughts, which after some time, see, there is this one girl who came to me, and she was there in one college. She said, sir, I would like to speak to you in person. She came and met me in my office with a very low voice. She was like, sir, like this and this. So I was actually, generally anyone who comes, I offer them a drink or something cold, hot, coffee, whatever. So she was speaking in that voice. I thought maybe she has cold. So then she said, no, I don't have cold, because in that very low, husky voice. So what happened was she wanted to pursue a certain course. Parents suggested something else. There was a fight at home. She went inside the room and hung herself from the ceiling fan. For almost 2 minutes, she was suffering and hanging till they broke in the door, brought her down, took her to the hospital. She survived. But for the next, I believe, 27 days, she was in coma, and where all the surgeries were going on. And today, after that, so I asked, what made you take that decision? She said, I was stupid. I didn't realize the value of my life. And now, unfortunately, my voice is like this for the rest of my life. It is going to be like this. And I said, if you will go back to that same girl, what will you tell her? He says, don't waste your life for silly things. She's learned a lesson. But this is what happens. Spontaneous moment, because you are mentally unstable. That spark, that thought, you go and do the wrong thing, something very nasty for yourself. So if you are successful, too bad, because with all your experiences, you could have contributed so much to the society, lived a full-fledged life. But silly thoughts. It's very sad sometimes. I'm telling you, there is one girl who cut her wrist because boyfriend cut off. Their boyfriend cuts off. Yes. No, this is not funny. This is serious and very sad. So spiritual sense is also very, very important. There's so much that they can contribute. I'm talking about girls who are just about since 17, 18. They have responsibilities towards their parents also. Every college institution, they have their own psychologist cell also, counseling cells also, where every student time and again are now willingly going and discussing their problems and openly talking about it. So that is slowly, there is a big shift in that also. So yes, there may be some small towns and all where they feel that talking about mental problems means something is really wrong.
Society thinks something else.
Yes, but that is changing. That is changing. I'm observing this, that slowly people are coming out, talking about it. And there is so much of content available on social media also, and which is, anyone can access that. So even if personally they don't want to go and sit in front of a psychologist, but they just Google, find out, and there are so many psychologists coming out with their YouTube videos and all with whom they can relate to. So technology in a way is helping all those people also reach out in private. Someone can just see in the mobile phone that I have this problem, anger issues, what to do. Now you have ChatGPT, so much of this thing. But I must tell you this. One is a structured way of giving solutions. There is no magic wand. Even if you type about, I have overthinking problem, what should I do? ChatGPT will give you 100 points. No, it doesn't work just like that. It takes a lot of effort. It has to happen from within. Spiritual sense is very important. First, you need to learn how to value life and then understand people, how people are, what it is. There's many, many dimensions and aspects to it. Just by going through an instruction manual, it won't help. Maybe for a brief period it might, but you will come back to your real self quickly.
True, that's true.
So it is a journey, as I said, that if you are looking for the tree to grow well, you need to work on the foundation.
Sir, as you're talking about social media and stuff, so there's so many teens out there. They want to express themselves, feel like they're always being judged. How can someone deal with that fear of being misunderstood or doubted?
Okay.
Now, there are a few aspects over here also. Every relationship and aspiration comes with a drama package. Okay. You should know how much drama you are willing to handle or capable of handling. There is one girl, she comes to me, shows me one of her Insta photographs, posts, where she's wearing some gown-like thing, and she asks me, so what do you think about this dress? Now, I don't have much idea about all these gowns and all that. It's a good dress. What's the problem? No, sir, look at this comment, this guy, what he has commented. That he is also looking for the same cloth for his sofa cover. And where did she buy that dress from? Okay, she felt offended.
Obviously, sir.
See, sir, some idiot, what he has written. I said, who's this person? I don't know. Some random guy commented. I said, see, now that when you are putting and posts like this up there on open public accounts, you are inviting all that. Why do you expect everyone to give you compliments? You block the guy or keep it private. Show it only to the near and dear ones, that's all. You want to go out, but you don't want to handle the drama and comments and negativity. That doesn't work like this. This much of sense you should have.
True, sir. Very true.
Even if you should know yourself first, that's what I'm saying. Everything is about you. If you're not able to handle too many people, you decide what kind of life you want, what kind of work culture you want. If you cannot handle too much of drama, you work in a small office. 5 employees, 5 dramas. You work in a big office, 50 employees, 50 dramas. Inevitable. They may play up in different levels. Dramas will play up different. Your aspirations, your relations, you decide. 5 friends, 5 dramas. Yes or no? That's happening. Now, when we talk of judgments, I feel being judged, what's the problem? Now, this I'm talking from a different context. Let people judge, you be the supreme judge. Someone will say different judgments. Someone will talk on your health, obesity. Someone will talk on the way you walk, the way you speak, your command in your language, your confidence, whatever it is. You decide what makes sense. Right? If somebody is commenting on your obesity, no, don't take it with all these technical terms, body shaming, this, that. No, you see, look at yourself. If you think you are really obese, good. Someone has brought it to your notice. Good for you. Now go and see what you can do, because otherwise you'll be inviting health issues and multiple other problems. Thyroid, PCOS, whatever it is. You make a list of all the comments and judgments given to you. Okay. Take them, embrace them. Maybe out of those judgments and comments, maybe few are really important for you to know, and the remaining you discard. Someone is talking on your dress. Okay. No, I'm comfortable with my dressing. Cancel. Someone is commenting on this. Cancel. Oh, this is important. This is helpful. This is also very important. If someone comments on your, see, recently this happened. So there was one campus where there was one girl. She suddenly in a hostel, there was a girls' campus. So she stopped mingling with friends around and was silent all the time. So everyone is worried. What's going on? She's not talking to anyone. If any question is being asked, she's answering in words, not properly framing sentences. So they were concerned. What's going on? So because I go to that college for counseling, so they brought me in the scene. They thought they would, before informing the parents that your daughter is suddenly very silent and in a shell, they thought I should have a discussion with her. So I was speaking to her. She was answering in one-liners, one word like this. So I was trying to coax her, because now we are thinking, the faculty administration, what's going on? Is someone abusing? Is there, so many other angles we have to think. If someone blackmailing that person, what it is. So after speaking for over 40 minutes, finally the girl speaks. Sir, I'm not talking because my English is very bad and everyone laughs at my English. That was the problem. I said, if someone commented on your English speaking, you have a choice. You zip your mouth or you go and improve, because that's also important. Someone has brought to your notice that your English is not up to mark. Then go and work. Go to the library, read books, start talking in English. Let them laugh, it's okay. You work on it, word by word, sentence by sentence, improve it. So you have to be the supreme judge eventually. Make a list of all the judgments. I'm telling you, there might be many that are very important for you to know. So either you get crushed by it, or you observe and you evolve and become wiser. You make your choice. Judgments will never stop. Today it's your friends, tomorrow it will be society, then it will be your spouse, the children, family, neighborhood. It's going to go on. Well, can you stop them? No, you cannot.
No, sir, definitely.
You can just work on yourself and how you want to respond to it. And take some judgments are fantastic. You should be thankful to that person to do that to you. So it's not a negative thing.
So, sir, what is that one practice which you would suggest to teens, sir, like a mental health?
See, now I'll tell you what has worked for me. There are many, many ways, but as I'm telling you one thing, there is no magic wand. Even if someone is watching this podcast, don't expect them to become suddenly enlightened after this little bit of video. It may give some pointers for them to introspect. Okay, let's accept that. I've been going across so many classes, so many campuses, so many sessions I've conducted. Out of the 100, maybe a 15-20% only get it. The others get it later. Then they come to me and said, sir, that day what you said, now I understood what you meant. Everyone is having their own receptivity. Right. There are books one can read, but till you don't practice it, it won't help. Now, there is one app which is working like magic for millions out there across the world. I don't know if you're aware of it. It is called the Miracle of Mind by Sadhguru. It's an app you can find on Play Store. Miracle of Mind by Sadhguru. This I recommend. It is a very simple 7-minute meditation practice daily. 7 minutes of stillness. You can increase the duration also. That's possible. If you go and explore the app, there are many other wonderful features that it offers. But that's important. See, meditation, for many people, they quit midway is because they say, oh, we try to sit still, but mind goes here and there. Don't worry about your mind. Bring your body to stillness. Bring your breath to stillness. Mind is the last thing. I know so many people who are doing meditation for years and years. Even they still complain. something going wrong in the life, their mind is playing up. It takes time. What makes you the person you are? Your body, mind, emotion, energies. First, bring your body in stability. Slowly, you will see your energies are becoming stable. Your emotions are becoming. Mind, eventually, there's no other choice. It has to be stable. 7 minutes of a meditation practice. Do it. If your mind is running here and there, it's okay.
Sir, what are those few books that every teenager should read? What do you say?
As I am telling you, books are just theories. They are not practicals. This app will be a practical session. You can go on. I'm not much of a book reader. I believe more in practice. Innumerable books. Books, theories won't help till you don't sit down and do the practices. And it will work. Otherwise, it's just gossip. See, books are sources of information. Okay.
Okay.
Sources of information will give you knowledge. Okay. Experience. They will give you intelligence.
Wow.
You will understand things more deeper. You want to survive life with knowledge or intelligence, you make your choice. Knowledge is good, it's important. But if you want it to work for you, then experience. Till you don't dive in the pool, you'll never know the depth of the pool. No matter how much they are saying, this is 6 feet, this is 8 feet, all those markings in the swimming pool, that's fine. They are right also. But what is the experience of diving into a 10 feet water? Till you don't jump in, you won't know.
Sure.
This app, Miracle of Mind, is something which I recommend. And go through it, explore it. It will help.
Wise.
Work on yourself. Time and again, new challenges, new tasks will be thrown on your desk. How you deal with it, it's about you. That is one very important aspect. Communication skills, people management skills. I must tell you this one thing which you can add in the podcast. So there was one girl in her third year. As she was nearing a completion, degree third year, age around 2021, the placements business started. Top companies, top corporates, they came to the campus and conducted interviews. This girl had a very impressive portfolio, a very impressive mark sheet. She also gave an interview and she was selected. She was thrilled because she was selected in one multinational company in high-tech city. So, all these offices like Microsoft, Google, they offer a very luxurious work culture to their employees. So when she went there, she's realized luxurious when I say means if you want to take a break from your work, there is a in-house food court, there is a play zone, hangout zone, then you come back to your desk and work. That's the culture they offer. She was thrilled. First job like this. And she used to click photographs and share it with me. So look at the view outside my cabin window. And in high-tech city, if you have been there, all these tall glass buildings, they give you the feeling like you are working in some US city.
Yeah, sir.
She was happy. I said, very good. 3 months later when we meet, I asked her, how's your work going on? She said, I left that job. I said, why? Sir, too much of politics in the office. All the colleagues, they're constantly in an upmanship mode. Very toxic environment. So she couldn't handle it. She left it. See, why I'm telling you this is because I want you to understand your mark sheet, your certificates, your portfolio will only create opportunities for you to get somewhere. But to sustain there, you have to be something else.
Oh, very true, sir.
Mentally strong, emotionally stable, sensible, resilient. Your communication skills, your people management skills, how you handle the ego, drama, nautanki of the people around you, how you handle your own ego, your drama, your nautanki. If one is not working on that aspect of their personality, you won't go too far. Neither, I'm being very frank, neither in your career, social relations, or personal relations. Mental stability, communication skills. So whatever issues that one is going through in this age, you have a choice. Either you get crushed by it and cry, or you evolve becoming more wiser. That's it.
So yeah, sir, I think this is the end of the session. Thank you, sir. That was literally, yeah, sir. I think it was very helpful to us and obviously audience too.
But I must congratulate you for one thing. How old are you girls?
17.
17.
Sir.
At 17, and this you told me a few months back that you have started your NGO. And I thought, okay, girls plan, but you are progressing pretty fast. You have really formed it in a proper way. You've got your logo, t-shirts, everything made. You're building a team. This is good.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Keep this drive on, keep this fire on, because it is very important and needed in the society. So I like those who don't just talk, they start doing it. So you girls fall in that category of doers and not just talkers. Harsha and
Koushitha.
Koushitha. Wonderful.
Yes.
Thanks for this opportunity. And let's see where it goes from here. Keep me updated on that.
Yeah, sure. So definitely.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Signing off, your Harsha Shree, Koushitha, Founders of Fate. And please do like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell icon. And do check out all our social media platforms. Thank you so much. Thank you. Meet you in another video.